Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering, he's that Bulldog. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming on possibly one of the biggest seasons that we've ever seen for head coach Kirby Smart and the University of Georgia. He's touting one of the Heisman hopefuls. And when you think of the Heisman hopeful and you think about what all he brings to the table, quarterback Carson Beck has a little bit of everything. He has a little bit of speed, mobility-wise. He has a great arm as far as passing. The vision is everything he needs it to be, and he has a slew of receivers at wide receivers and running backs and tight ends at Georgia that can get it done. When you think of the skill set of overall the team, the University of Georgia Bulldogs are in a position where they're ushering in a new SEC era. When you look at the likes of Oklahoma, look at the likes of Texas joining the fold, and you think of just the college football playoff expanding into more teams, you look at Kirby Smart and you think that this Georgia team was one loss away from being in the college football playoff last year. They were just left out and they had to play Florida State in that consolation game. Kirby Smart and company have a unique skill set because they keep rotating five-star talent. When you look at the NFL draft, you look at how many players are drafted from Georgia, it's always a high number, at least 4 or 5 a year. When you're looking at the first round that they had where a lot of their number one picks went to Philadelphia, they did a lot of things. So when you're talking toughness, when you're talking tough SEC schedule, the SEC East, they are taking on the likes of Florida. They're taking on the likes of Auburn from the SEC West. They're taking on a lot of different comers, and they're going to have an opportunity to set the stage. When you look at their game against Clemson with Dabo Swinney, I have a strong feeling that Georgia is going to use that game as a statement game to springboard into not only the SEC season, but the year with a strong finish. So I'm looking at the Georgia Bulldogs to be one of the top teams at the end, not only just for the college football playoff, but for a lot of different awards, from the wide receiver awards to the quarterback awards to the Heisman possibly. They have a strong skill set. The defense is always good. They always bring in top-tier defensive linemen, whether it be through the transfer portal, whether it be through them getting players, high school 5-star recruits or 4-star recruits. Kirby Smart has a toughness thing. Yes, they have a couple of issues as far as the driving concerns off the field, but think about this. Kirby Smart is doing the best that he can with the NIL money, the best he can with also coaching and building up a culture of young men that believe in themselves, that can do bigger things at the NFL level. So you got to think of the big picture here. I think Kirby Smart and University of Georgia Bulldogs are one of the top teams for a reason. And you got to think, from everything we've seen in Kirby, he's been resilient. When they lose players, when they lose big games, he always comes back and he has a better showing. They always retool, restock, and the rest of the SEC and the rest of college football is on notice. I think Kirby Smart not only is going to do a great job coaching, but Carson Beck is going to be a guy that is going to carry the Bulldogs. As long as he's not injured or hurt, he has a chance to win the Heisman. From the standpoint of making smart decisions, having the ball out on time, having a clean pocket that he understands he has to get rid of the ball, he's playing with inside the scheme and doing everything he needs to. So shout out to the Georgia Bulldog Nation. You know, they're going to have a great year, and I think that this season could be record-breaking for a lot of their different players and for awards as well. So all you SEC fans, all you Georgia Bulldog fans, and all you college football fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus, and we'll see you on the very next episode.